They go low, we go high. Love will win. Grace will win. Humility will win. And kindness will win. I stand by them. I will always stand by them. Everybody else can go to hell.
I didn't see. She says I did not see the foul in her message.
The play in the last game, I didn't see the play in real time.
That's her in the back.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
Straight to a press conference.
So you can pause it right there.
And that's her right there.
That's her in the back, and that's the foul. What do you mean you?
How far would a head coach go to protect a player who crossed the line? For weeks, the league acted like the case was closed. Coach Stephanie White faced the cameras and insisted the collision involving Sophie Cunningham was simply an unfortunate accident. She expected the story to fade, but it didn't. Then two major pieces of alleged evidence surfaced. And first, an unreleased camera angle reportedly showed a clearer view of the collision. Then came an alleged behind-the-scenes audio recording that supposedly captured discussions about controlling the media narrative. When Patrick Bet-David reportedly obtained the recording, he reacted strongly on air and called for immediate accountability. What began as a controversial foul had now turned into a major basketball controversy. When DiJonai Carrington collided with Sophie Cunningham and sent her to the floor, the arena erupted. Sophie is known for playing with relentless intensity, but critics argued this incident went beyond normal physical basketball. Fans were stunned, and many expected the post-game response to bring serious accountability.
Forced fake, 25% forced fake, and then you got, yes, it's real, 4.3% time. Your thoughts when you hear a coach like this, who got called out by media by trying to BS and allegedly trying to protect their player, Sophie, who got a flagrant 2. All the referees agreed that was a flagrant 2. The girl got kicked out, and then she says white privilege, and now she's coming out realizing she was wrong, and she reacts this way. Your thoughts?
Keep in mind, none of them have yet to address the white privilege comments. None of these people, whether it's ESPN, whether it's Metheny, none of them have ever addressed the white privilege tweet. They've all dodged it, and all of the phone hold sideways crew, the Indiana Fever media, the Chloe Petersons, the Hanks, the Tony Easts, James Boyd, none of those 4 stooges have asked them about the white privilege comment since that took place. You hate to see it. I believe somebody asked them in the post-game following directly, but since then, they have not been asked about it.
Instead, the response became a complete PR disaster. Stephanie White stepped to the microphone and downplayed the incident, arguing that the play happened quickly and that the available angles were difficult to judge. For a brief period, the strategy appeared to work. No major suspensions followed, the controversy began fading, and Sophie Cunningham was left dealing with the aftermath. Then everything changed when an unedited fan video surfaced online. Unlike the official broadcast, the footage showed the collision from a different baseline angle, giving viewers a clearer look at the contact. The new video reignited the debate and put White's previous comments under intense scrutiny. Fans began questioning how the coaching staff could have viewed the same footage and reached a completely different conclusion. The controversy quickly shifted from the collision itself to the credibility of the team's response. And just when it seemed the story couldn't get bigger, another alleged piece of evidence surfaced, an audio recording that threatened to take the entire controversy to another level.
All of this.
Amen.
All the WNBA had to do is we test everyone for their DNA, for what you are. It's not a hard test to do. You can do it with a swab. You can do it with many different ways to find out what you are. And we are an organization for women only. But because the WNBA wants to play politics and try to win the woke and all this other stuff, they're getting, destroyed right now, and well-deserved. My speculation, like I said the other day, is I believe the WNBA has a bigger problem. I believe the WNBA currently has multiple men that play in the league that they're worried if that gets leaked, it'll be embarrassing. Wow. It'll be embarrassing. Speculation. This is not for a fact. Speculation that either currently or in the past they had it. They don't want to bring it up. And they're worried if that does take place, how bad it'll be for them. Adam.
I'm excited for the WNBA. I mean, we're living in an eyeball culture. Attention wins. They're getting the attention that they deserve. And we say the future looks bright here. I believe the future looks bright for the WNBA. 2027 is going to be the best year in the WNBA history. Why? They already have 2 of the most brave, beautiful women that have declared for the WNBA draft. I'm talking about these beautiful, courageous women, NS Freedom and Royce White. Beautiful, brave women who potentially, hopefully, could get drafted by the WNBA and tell me who doesn't want to see something
We talked
like that
about this
happen.
last week. It's not, but I want you to.
Why won't it happen?
I want you to specifically have anything to say about this coach or not. If not, we'll move on to the next.
Look,
story.
the coach is prioritizing the agenda over the player.
Yep.
You think she cares about the player? Maybe. But trust that. She cares way more about this agenda. You know who I actually got to give credit to that I very rarely give credit to? Do you know Jason Whitlock? Remember this guy?
Yeah.
And anytime there's an argument, I'm more on the Stephen A side than Jason Whitlock, but I'll give him credit. He goes,
Someone on the inside had finally seen enough. Frustrated by the lack of accountability, an anonymous source allegedly leaked a muffled but understandable recording from a closed-door meeting. The audio supposedly captured leadership discussing how to manage the public reaction, including how to downplay the incident and protect DiJonai from further punishment. When the recording reportedly reached Patrick Bet-David, his reaction was explosive. During his broadcast, he criticized Stephanie White's handling of the controversy and argued that the allegations demanded a serious independent investigation. He questioned whether leadership had maintained credibility if the claims were proven true. The controversy quickly grew beyond the original collision. With the alleged recording circulating alongside new footage, fans were demanding answers about what actually happened behind the scenes. If the audio is authentic and accurately represents the discussion, the situation could become a major PR crisis for the franchise and the league.
It's a shame that we can't have an opportunity to talk about what great basketball they're playing. Because they are playing. The hate, the fear-mongering, the divisiveness, the stuff that's trying to hijack our league will not win. It won't win. We are united. We are connected. We will not be divided. Every day these women put their ass on the line. Every day. When they go low, we go high. Love will win. Grace will win. Humility will win. And kindness will win. I stand by them. I will always stand by them. Everybody else can go to hell.
We will go high. Love, grace, humility will win. And then you tell everybody to go to hell. You think that's going to work for you, Coach White? Think that's going to work for you? The reality of the situation is none of that stuff will win if it's left up to you, Stephanie White. Because you're not handling it right. You playing right into their hands. Right into their hands. Because you're not embracing the reality of the tense situation that the WNBA, and especially you as the coach of the Indiana Fever, is involved in. There are folks in Indiana at a home game booing you. You ain't the road team, you the home team, you the home coach, and they booing you. And Sophie Cunningham and Caitlin Clark can speak up for you all they want to, as they did, and as they should have. But that's not gonna be enough. Sophie Cunningham here, our locker room in there. It's tight and we have each other's backs. She didn't see the clip. Coach loves us. She didn't see the clip, and that's okay. Me and Steph are great. Steph is great with all of us. And so it's really the outside noise that's trying to distract us, but we're good. Before I go any further, let me say this. How are you the head coach on the sideline during the play, covering the game, or coaching the game, and you didn't see the play? I'm just asking. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'm like, what do you mean you didn't see the play? Well, you not watching? We saw it. You coaching the game. Up and down the court. It's your job to coach the game, watch the game. How did you not see the play? But that's neither here nor there. Caitlin Clark comes out. It's tough, like, that's my head coach. I hated that our fans booed her before the game. That made me a little sick, to be honest. That's our head coach. And we're going to ride for her, and we're always going to have her back. I just love her, and I feel for her because I know it can be a lot of times, and she does a great job a lot of times blocking the outside noise out. But there's other moments where it can get under your skin, and that's just being human, and that's just life. Congratulations. What a statement, saying absolutely, positively nothing. See, if this were the men, we would not only be asking, we would be demanding
Fans are demanding answers, and the pressure surrounding Sophie Cunningham's situation continues to grow. Patrick Bet-David supporters are calling for accountability, while the commissioner's office faces increasing questions about how the controversy was handled. Now the biggest questions remain: will the league issue further discipline? Could Stephanie White face consequences if the alleged cover-up claims are proven? And will officials provide a clear explanation for the disputed incident? I want to hear your thoughts. Should Stephanie White face serious consequences if the allegations are confirmed? And what punishment, if any, should DiJonai Carrington receive based on the additional footage? Drop your opinion in the comments, subscribe for more updates, turn on notifications, and stay tuned for the next breakdown.